So you're thinking about investing in a high-end blow dryer, but which one is going to get your money? Today I am going to be putting the Revair and Dyson to the test so you don't have to.
When he say cock it back, gun off safety. Thinking about you lately, JoJo and Casey.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Casey Jo here, and we are getting into the Revair and the Dyson because these are two blow dryers that are all over socials, but they cost an arm and a leg, child. They are so expensive. And luckily I was sent both by the brands many years ago, so I've had a lot of experience with them, and I wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit more insight on which one would actually be worth it. The reason why I'm comparing these two is because they highlight something very specific. They prevent heat damage. And as a natural girl who has definitely experienced heat damage more than once, it is imperative that all of my tools can still protect my coils. So before we begin, you guys already know what to do. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. And let's go ahead and jump right into it. In this video, we're gonna be covering price, ease of use, the weight of it, damage potential, accessibility, attachments, and a little bit more. Now, I washed my hair to get it braided down for this week, child. So what I decided to do was blow dry both sides of my head with different tools. On the left side, I use the Revair, and on the right side, I use the Dyson. I did time it, so we are going to get into how long it took me to blow dry each side, and I think you're going to be surprised with the outcome. Starting off with the ease of use. I do like the fact that the Revair is more of a set it and forget it kind of thing. The Revair uses reverse air technology to dry and straighten your hair simultaneously. So instead of like combing and blow drying your hair the traditional way, your hair is being sucked into a tube and it's smoothing and stretching your hair with minimal heat damage and tension. And we love that. You literally can still do other things with your other hand while you are blow drying your hair, like applying lip gloss or sending a text message or whatever, eating. But here's the issue with the Revair. It is very bulky and heavy. Sometimes I find it quite uncomfortable to blow dry like the top of my hair, and it gets exhausting fast holding it in certain positions. As for the Dyson, it is more of your traditional style of blow drying, but it is a lot faster than most blow dryers and it's easier to handle. However, I do find that with the Revair, I don't feel heat coming from my hair. So I can immediately touch my hair afterwards and I don't have to worry about burning my hand. With the Dyson, my hair tends to hold the heat. So with that being said, I'm gonna give Revair the point on ease of use because I mean, essentially it is just a little bit easier to use. Let's talk speed. I do wanna note that when blow drying my hair with the Revair, my little munchkin was in the room for quite a bit and I did have to stop once or twice because my power went out because of the Revair. However, it took me, let's subtract about 2 minutes off the actual clock, which you guys have probably seen on the screen. It took me about 30 minutes from start to finish to blow dry the left side of my head with the Revair. With the Dyson, it took me only 18.5 minutes to blow dry the right side of my hair. So from my experience, the Dyson was a lot faster. And what I think happened is because I have pretty coily hair and the Revair wasn't stretching my hair as much as I wanted it to. So I find myself going over those sections of hair over and over again. Now, if you have a looser texture, it might be half the amount of time that it took me. But in order for it to get stretched to the comparison of the Dyson, it took a little bit longer. However, I did like the way the Revair side felt when my hair was blow dried. It felt a lot smoother, hydrated, and frizz-free. So I did really like that. Now, if I had to pick between the two, I'm probably gonna go with the Dyson because since it is lighter in weight and it blow dried my hair faster on the right side, it just felt less exhausting if I'm being transparent. Without having to like hold this really heavy thing and I can just get through it faster, I'm gonna go with the Dyson for speed. Now let's talk price. The Revair can cost around $400. The Dyson can cost around $400 to $450 depending on which one you're getting, because sometimes they come out with holiday ones that cost a little bit more. So the prices tend to be very consistent for both products. The Revair will have an occasional sale. Dyson usually doesn't have sales. However, I want to say maybe twice a year the Sephora sale you can use on the Dyson. You can get both a little bit cheaper. A lot of influencers have affiliate codes for the Revair allowing you to get it a little bit cheaper in the moment. When it comes to the price point of it, I'm gonna go with the Dyson because we're factoring shipping, we're factoring the fact that you can just go pick it up in a store, and we're factoring all of the attachments that come with the Dyson, which we'll get into. So for price breakdown, I'm gonna go with the Dyson. Let's get into accessibility and where to buy. So the Revair is actually only available on the Revair website online. You cannot purchase it in stores. Opposed to the Dyson, you can get it at Ulta, Best Buy, Sephora, Nordstrom, the Dyson store, and you could purchase it online as well. So, I mean, with that being said, clearly accessibility, we're gonna have to give it to Dyson, because if one location is sold out, you have plenty of other locations that you can purchase your Dyson from. If the Revair is sold out online, baby, it's just sold out. There ain't nothing you can do about that. Now, this is a huge one for people. We're gonna talk about weight and storage. The Revair is much heavier and bulkier. It takes up space, and it is not travel friendly in the slightest. You cannot take, I mean, where is it? I got one next to me. Baby, where are you taking this on a plane? Okay. You cannot take this on a plane. The Dyson is just more lightweight, travel friendly, usually comes with a traveling case. We're gonna have to go with Dyson for the weight and storage as well. Now, to justify that very hefty price tag, let's get into attachments. The Revair is limited to that one wand attachment that's made for stretching and drying your hair. That is it. There is nothing else that you can do with the Revair. If you have braids, mini twists, locks, or anything of that nature, it is great for that. I will say that I've had mini twists and I wanted to stretch out my mini twist. You can do that with the Revair, but there is nothing else that you can do with that product. The Dyson tends to come with multiple attachments for different styling methods. So a diffuser for your curls, the comb to like really stretch out your hair, the smoothing attachment. I ain't never used that before, but they got that too. The volume, they just got a lot. Okay, there's a lot of attachments that come with the Dyson that you do not have to purchase separately. And Dyson often comes out with new attachments too that you can purchase to go with your Dyson blow dryer. This attachment gets the most use. This one is what I use to stretch my hair in the morning. I absolutely love her. I use the diffuser when I need to finish drying my curls, and I use the comb attachment when I'm actually blow drying and stretching my hair. So obviously it's a no-brainer. For attachments and versatility, I am going to give this to Dyson. However, I do really like the way Revair makes stretching your hair really easy. For our next topic, we're going to talk about heat damage and heat settings. Both of these products take significant pride in making sure that your hair is not damaged in the process. With the Revair, it has lower heat settings, but a stronger tension, so you're still getting that stretch without the additional heat. And the Dyson has heat control with additional settings. Now, have I personally ever experienced heat damage with either or? No. I've been using both of them for over 2 years, maybe 3 years, and I've never experienced any heat damage with either product. So I'm gonna say they're both amazing in that category, but I'm going to give it to Revair because I do find that if you use a Dyson maybe incorrectly, you're more likely to experience heat damage. So we're gonna have to give this one to Revair. Okay, I'm looking this up, so excuse me if I'm looking down. Let's also talk about warranty and longevity. For the Revair, it's a 1-year warranty with your purchase. It has extended options available. And for the Dyson, you get a 2-year warranty standard. So on the surface level, it does sound like the Dyson is better. However, for the Revair, depending on those options for extending the warranty, I mean, that might be a little better. So do with that information as you wish. I mean, personally, I've never had to replace my Dyson, but my first Revair that I ever got no longer works. Do what you can with that information. Now, for this last subject is going to be for my influencers, my content creators out there, and you're trying to figure out which one you're going to invest in for your hair content. For affiliate marketing opportunities, the Dyson has strong like affiliate connections with so many platforms like LTK, ShopMy, Magic Links, because you can use them through Sephora, Amazon, Ulta, pretty much anywhere. Let's be real, Nordstrom. The Revair has much fewer options, and the only option is get in touch with the affiliate marketing person and hope that they give you a code and give you some discounts. So obviously with that, Dyson is way better. And so with all of those comparisons that I just shared with you guys, what is going to be the one that I think you should invest in? The Dyson, clearly, okay? Clearly. The Dyson to me is just 10 times better. I use a Dyson way more than I use my Revair. I love the multiple attachments because I can use them for so many different things. I love the weight of it. I love how compact it is and how I can just easily store it away. I love that it's travel friendly. I love that I can make money on it when people shop my links. The Dyson is just going to win in my book. Which blow dryer are you guys interested in after hearing my points here? Which one do you have your eye on? Or do you have experiences with both, and which one did you prefer? Definitely weigh your budget, weigh your needs, write it down, do a pros and cons list, and spend your money wisely. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe on your way out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.